Hey, actors. It's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood talent manager in Los Angeles, California. I'm live. I'm live on TMFA every week. I'm live in HWC 3 times a week, and I'm live here on YouTube. And YouTube is by far my favorite platform because it's the one that got me started. And it is where I get to talk to people all over the world about how to become a working actor. And I love the platform of YouTube because you guys could create a web series, put it on YouTube. You could be anywhere in the world, any country in the world, create a web series, find your audience, and it could get picked up by Hulu or Netflix or any streaming channel. You could sell it to a major network, all from the city that you live in. It's unbelievable the type of platform that YouTube is, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I just want to say hello to a couple people. Hello, I see you, Apple Guy 1. Everybody who's watching right now, I just love actors, okay? If you're new to my channel, I am Wendy Alane Wright. I've been a talent manager and an agent before that for many, many years. I've been decades in Hollywood. I was a professional singer for a long time. And one of the things I do in my life that really means a lot to me is to come and talk to actors about how you can become an actor. So this channel is for people that are dreaming of being an actor. Maybe you've dreamed it all your life, but you didn't have the courage to go after it. Maybe you just finished high school or college and you're like, you want to be an actor, but you don't know what to do or where to start. Or maybe you have parents who are not really supportive because they don't want to see you struggle. They want to see you get like a real job. And, they have concerns. That's understandable. You might have been acting for quite a few years and you're still not getting anywhere. And you're wondering like, what the hell do I have to do to get somewhere? That's what I do for a living. I help actors figure out what they need to do. So every time I talk to a new actor, any actor, I can look at their materials, I can listen to what's going on, and I can say, okay, based on what you just said, here's where you are. This is what you're doing wrong. Here's what you need to do instead. And this is what's going to happen if you do that. And then I send them on the right path. That's my job. So today I'm really excited because I think it's at 6 o'clock tonight. It's an hour and 20 minutes. 2 of my actors are on Better Call Saul tonight. 2, Michael Vincent Barry and Sean Berube. Both of them they've actually been like 2 of the last people ever cast on the show Better Call Saul. They're in the final episode, the series finale. There will be no more new episodes of Better Call Saul, and that's on tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I will be sitting in the living room at my house with my feet kicked up, with my cat and my dog and my remote, watching 2 of my actors on TV. I don't have words for that. Just don't, you know me, I'll start crying. I'm like such a wuss, crying. But I cry because like, this is what I do for a living. I get to be in front of my computer with my shoes off, with my bra off. Yes, I said it. I don't want it on. Talk to actors every single day. Tell them what they need to do. Then turn on my television and watch them on TV, all without leaving my house. I'm so blessed. And I'm so grateful. And thank God for the internet. And thank God for the YouTube. Hello. So I'm going to give you guys some information. I'm going to say hi to you guys. I am proud. Okay. Jamila. I know. Isn't it crazy? If anybody here knows me, you know that I'm like so honest. I wear like all my facts on my sleeve, on both sleeves. And like, I don't really monitor what I say. I just say whatever the hell I think. And I'm just brutally honest, and it comes from love, but I say what I think. I don't give a shit. I say what I think, and I talk the truth at all times. And so that's good for most people, but some people are too sensitive. Ruby Jackson, AI maybe. Alan, hello. Where are you guys? Era. McNeely. You're from Greece. Someone's from Greece. You want to be an actor. You're 16 years old. Wow. I hear you. Your mom doesn't support you yet. You're watching my videos. I get you. So listen, I will answer any questions you have. You went to one of my webinars. Hey, cool. That's really cool. I love putting information out there. You guys. Hey, Jason. Jason's one of my winners. Jason, tonight, 2 of our HWC winners is on Better Call Saul tonight. There's going to be an HWC watch party at the HWC link. So if you want to join us, Sean Berube and Michael Vincent Barry both got roles in the final season finale episode, series finale of Better Call Saul. So I'm so excited. So if you're new to acting, trendsetter, hey girl, if you're new to acting, there's some really important things that you should know. Very important things that I want to tell you. I'm not making stars, okay? I am not in the business of building stars. That is not what I'm doing. I am getting actors working on TV, working in films, working in commercials. That is the beginning of becoming a star anyway. You don't become a star without doing that, right? Stars are people that have been doing that for quite a while, and that it elevates to the next level and the next level and the next level. So let's say, for example, you book a great TV show, and then you book 5 more great TV shows, and then someone sees that and they hire you for their movie, and that movie becomes a hit, and then you become a star, right? But you don't just go from the couch to a star. There are steps in between, and I teach the steps in between, and I get you on the right path, because you can't get there without doing this, right? So I take new actors, or actors that have been trying for 10 years and still don't know what they're doing. They haven't gotten that traction. They haven't gotten an agent. They haven't gotten a manager. They don't know what they're doing. And I say, okay, look, as a manager, my job is to get actors agents, to introduce them to casting directors, to teach actors what they have to put together in order to make an agent go, oh, I want to work with that actor. So that's my job. So I take brand new actors and I say, look, I hear your dream. I love it. I want to see it happen. But here's what has to happen realistically. Okay, because I got to come down to realistically. Realistically, you could become the biggest star in the world. I could be talking to you right now. And if you become the biggest star in the world, you better call me and tell me that I helped you do that. Don't be unreachable to mama, okay? But you could be anything. God knows, I'm not God. You could be anything. But I have to get you realistic about what you have to really do right now in order to set the foundation of building that career that you want, right? So the foundation starts, of course, with acting classes. If anyone wants to be an actor, the first step is to take acting classes. Like literally the very first step. If I said, I am going to want to build this 5,000 square foot mansion, the first step would be figuring out the plan. Like, how are we going to build it? What is it going to be made of? You know, where do we buy those things? It doesn't just appear. Like, there are steps that go into creating that house. And 2 years later, that beautiful 5,000 square foot house will be there, but only because we broke it down into steps, and we did each step first, one at a time. And that's what built the foundation, then the walls, then the roof, then the interior, you know, all the electricity, the plumbing, the outdoor stucco, the paint, and then you have the house, right? We don't just go from, I want to be an actor, to, I'm a star. No, there are steps in between, and I am the queen of steps. It's true. I'm the queen of steps. I'm also the queen of loving actors more than life itself, and having the patience and the desire to teach you those steps. So when I work with an actor, I say, okay, let me look at your career. You took a couple acting classes. I got it. Let me see a self-tape. I look at that self-tape and I go, it's nowhere near competitive yet for television. The operative word being yet. Okay. Yesterday at TMFA, no, where were we at? Hollywood Winner's Circle Academy. Yesterday in my private school, we have about almost 4,000 actors training with us. We bring agents and managers in every week to talk to actors, because I think you need to learn from people who have a career. You want to be an actor, you need to learn from people who are actors. You need to learn, you want to get an agent, you got to learn from agents how to get one. You know, if you want to work with casting directors, listen to casting directors and see what they want. That's common sense, okay? So I'm just using my brain. But we had a special event yesterday where Jackie Lewis came and talked to some of our winners. And she builds acting careers for a living. She's an agent. And she represented Austin Butler, who you might know that name, and you've seen his movie. Elvis is in every single theater in the world right now. Austin Butler was her client for 10 years. for 10 years. She also discovered and helped build James Gandolfini and Penn Badgley, who was on the show You. And before that, he was on Gossip Girl. And Chrissy Metz, who is the giant woman, beautiful, beautiful woman who's on This Is Us. Beautiful actress. All of those four giant stars. And what do they have in common? The same agent, Jackie Lewis. Now, Jackie and I have been friends for 10 years. We've been friends a very long time. A lot of the clients that I've had on my management career have been signed by Jackie. Most managers have specific agents they really like to work with. So for me, I really like to work with Jackie Lewis. Obviously, that's why she knows what she's doing, and she's a damn good agent. So I became friends with her. How? I approached her. I reached out to her. Hi, I'm a manager. You don't know me, but I would really like to get to know you. And she and I became friends, a lot of lunches, a lot of time together. I've listened to her for many, many years. I know how she thinks. I've worked with her. I've brought her in to teach at schools that I'm at. I have had her on my live things. And I used to sit in her office and I'd say, hey, Jack, can I come over and sit in your office today for 5 hours and just watch you work? You learn from people who are doing what you want to do. So I used to go to Jackie's office all the time and listen and listen and listen to what she was doing. How did she choose people? I used to sit in the meetings where she would pick the people she'd represent. When I would bring her people, I'd see who she'd turn down and who she'd say yes to. I learned a lot about what a brilliant agent thinks. Another favorite of mine is Robin Nassif. She used to be the vice president of comedy casting at ABC. She discovered Tim Allen and Roseanne Barr, all of those shows that were on in the 80s, 90s. She oversaw 250 pilots. This is a huge network vice president who's one of my best friends. She's now a talent agent. And so she represents a lot of my clients. So Jackie and Robin, these are the types of people I hang out with that I learned from. And when I hear what they're saying, I tell you, that's why I'm the real deal. Because I'm not making this shit up. I'm listening to legit people tell, oh, really? Oh my, got it. So while Jackie was teaching at Hollywood Winter Circle Academy at our special event this weekend, yesterday, for 4 hours, she spoke to some of our actors. Can you imagine being in the room with her for 4 hours? What you're going to learn? What I learned, I recorded the whole damn thing. I'm going to listen to it again and again and again. I learned so much. She told us what makes a star. Isn't that interesting? And she did that by pointing out two of the stars that she's helped build. Austin Butler and Chrissy Metz. Now, people asked a lot of questions, and one of the things they wanted to know was, what do they have in common? What do they have in common? Why are they stars? What do they have in common? Here's the things that she said off the top of my head, not from my notes, and I have tons of them. Off the top of my head, what she said, those people, why they're stars. And that's what I want to tell you about today. The one thing they have in common is they're both very friendly, happy people. What does that mean? They're fun to be around. They have a positive attitude. People like to work with them. When they come into a room, they're happy. People can imagine working with someone on a series for 7 years. They don't have big egos. They might have some ego. You can't think you're going to be this when you don't have some ego. President of any company has some kind of ego. We all have egos. Agents have egos. Managers, casting directors, heads of networks. Their ego is in check. It's not blown out of proportion. They're not running around treating people like shit and saying they're better than other people. They're humble. Both of them. Humble. Totally different types of people. One a young boy, one an older woman. Different people from different parts of the country with different experiences, but what they have in common, that's the information that's important to you. It's very important you understand these things. Okay. They are both kind, humble, and people like working with them. Okay. That's one. The other thing that makes them both stars, she said, is that they both keep working to become better. They both keep working to become better. So every day They're training to be better and better and better. When they come up against a problem, like, oh my God, I'm not good at that, they don't quit. You can't. Not if you want to be a star, right? You got to keep going. It's hard. It's scary. It takes a lot of work, but you keep going. And they both have that. It's called tenacity. No matter what happens, they keep going. The other thing she said is people who learn how to handle rejection the best go the farthest. Write it down, folks. I'm going to get it tattooed across my chest. Not really. I might just get a t-shirt that says that. But the people that handle rejection the best go the farthest. Any star that you see on TV has learned how to deal with rejection. You have to learn how to deal with that. You can't take things personally. It is not personal. It feels personal. Sometimes maybe it is. They don't like you, But your job is to not let that make you quit. Stars never quit. That's how they get to be stars. When Denzel Washington says, the only reason I'm a star is because I never quit. He said he came to Hollywood like with 25 other actors, and he's one of the only ones left. He and one other guy, only 2 left. Everybody else quit. He says, I'm still here. That's why I'm a star. That's why I work. I never quit. So it's very important that you understand how this business works. This business doesn't hand people a star. People work for that. And some actors can do everything right and still not become stars. Some actors can do every single thing right and still not become a series regular. The reason that you hear the words, you better love this business, you better love acting so much that you would do it for free. There's a reason that there's a saying, and it's a very true saying. If there's anything else that you could do that you'd be happy doing, anything else, go do it. Go immediately. Turn around, turn off this thing, and go do it. Because the acting business is tough. But it can be done. I would tell you that acting business is a big gamble. Okay, if you like to gamble, you're in the right business. The acting business is a gamble for everyone in it. What do you mean, Wendy? Here's what I mean, kids. When a network buys a script and pays an author $1 million to get that script, they don't know if there's going to be people in the theater to watch it. They're gambling. They don't know. When they sign that check and hand it to the author, now they own the rights to that film, and they decide to make it, and they put $20 million or $100 million in to make that movie, they don't know if they're going to make their money back. But they do it anyway. They shoot the movie. If they hire Tom Cruise, it costs $100 million just to hire him practically. No, that's not true. I think is it 50 million now? Is it 100 million? Could be. I really don't know what that man makes, but it's ridiculous. So I think some movies like cost a couple $100 million to make. There's no proof that money is coming back. The only proof is, well, Tom's movies have always generated billions of dollars in box office. So the likelihood we'll make our money back is pretty high. Okay, there's very few people that can command that kind of box office attention. That's why they get paid those big bucks. Because yes, it seems like every time they put out a movie, like they flock in, but they also don't put out like a shit ton of movies, and they don't put out bad movies. All right, that said, the network is gambling. They make the movie, they shoot the movie, it costs $100 million. Now they're going to start doing publicity and promotion. They got to edit it and this and that and the other. And they're going to put it out there, and they plan it. Like, we're going to go do it on the weekend of July 3rd. That's when the most people are going to be on vacation. And it's a good time for summer blockbusters. And so we're going to release it then. And they plan that a year in advance. The doors open to the theater. Who knows who's coming? If it's a pandemic and you just did all that, nobody's coming. Oh, that was a massive problem, wasn't it? Everybody gambles. When an agent or manager signs an actor, they don't know if that actor's going to work, book a TV show, become a series regular, they're gambling. They're hoping, well, maybe if all the stars align and everything happens the way it's supposed to, this actor could be successful. They sign the actor because they see that there's something about that actor that could be successful. So they don't gamble on the like people that have no chance. They look at a person, they go, they've got a lot going on here. They're talented. They've got some good tapes, some good footage. They go to class. They seem driven, like they really want it. Let's sign them. We won't know if they show up to auditions until we start getting them auditions. Then when they start getting auditions, we won't know if they actually turn the tape in until the tape comes in. When they have a callback, we won't know if they're going to make the callback until they go. So we have to gamble a lot. Like, will this person do what they said they're going to do? Agents and managers are in the gambling business. We could look at 1,000 actors and we could pick 10. And if I have a couple agents, I might pick these 10 and they might pick these 10. And we might fight over the same person we want and try to talk that person into coming with us. And they're trying to talk you into coming with them. But ultimately, we really don't know how your career is going to go yet. What we know is we're going to get you auditions with the materials that you give us. And maybe with some of the connections we already have. Your job is to create the materials that help us get you auditions. That's your job as an actor, right? Your job is go get some headshots, not the kind that they're telling you are only $100 and your friend's going to shoot them for free. No. We need professional level. You want to be a professional actor, professional level headshots. Okay. Also, you need acting training. Oh yeah, but I'm naturally talented. I don't really. Jennifer Lawrence never took a class. Jennifer Lawrence has on-set coaches. Okay, she has coaches. Most actors have coaches on set. Most actors start in the theater or acting classes, acting training. Ultimately, if I, as an agent or manager, sign an actor, and then I talk to this casting director, hello, Phaedra Harris, I have an actor that might be right for your role. Good, Wendy, send me her tape. My actor doesn't have any tape. Sorry, I can't help you. That's how that conversation goes. That's not going to ever be a conversation I'd have, because I would never call Phaedra Harris and say, I have an actor for you, if I didn't already have the tape ready to go. I need to make sure that the actor I'm representing has clips, acting clips, headshots, and training. And that if I say, here, yeah, I can get, she's going to give you the audition, put yourself on tape. They don't shoot it in the bathroom. They don't shoot it in the kitchen. They get a nice, not my beautiful Japanese palace that I made when I went to Japan and I fell in love with this. I had to put it on a screen. I love it. Blank background, a pop-up, a painted wall, whatever. And you have your phone on a tripod and you know how to shoot from here up. And your eye line is right here or right here. And you mean what you say and you connect to the reader. If I get a tape like that from you, I will pass it on to Phaedra Harris. If that's not on the tape, I'm not passing anything on. If you don't know how to put that on the tape, you don't need an agent or manager yet. You need more training, right? You need more training. Now, the thing about being a star is that and she was saying that, hold on, I got you. Austin Butler and Chrissy Metz. One of the qualities they both had was when they know they're not ready for something, they get ready. They don't make excuses. They don't run in the opposite direction. They don't quit. They don't take it personally. I feel bad. They said my self-tape wasn't good. I'm a failure. Nobody likes me. That is not it. That's not it. The attitude you must develop. Hey, Fimmel, I'm not really crying. My dog comes whenever I'm crying. I'll let you say hi to her. Who's that? What's this treasure of my life? Are you my life treasure? Oh, God, I love you. I wasn't really crying because she always comes to cut for me if she thinks I'm crying. I wasn't crying. I was pretending. I was like this. Oh, my self-tape wasn't good. I'm fine. Go play. Go lay down. If someone looks at your clips and goes, oh, God, no. Those aren't going to work. You can't get wounded and quit. No. You got to work harder. Okay, well, then what is going to make them work? One time, sometimes I point out something, your headshots aren't good enough. Can you believe Wendy said my headshots aren't good? I mean, really? Yeah,
because I want you to be successful. And if your headshots are not good enough, no one's going to bring you in for an audition. It's out of love. I'm telling you, you need better headshots. So turn around and go shoot other ones and shut it up. Literally turn around, go shoot your headshots again, because these are not good enough. And I'll tell you how to do them better. I'm not just going to say they suck and send you on your way. Let me show you how to make these better. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to figure out your 3 most castable types. What are they? Let's say it's a doctor, a lawyer, and a teacher. Great. Start with that. You need a headshot where you have the energy and the essence of a doctor. A lawyer, dress in a suit and have the attitude of a lawyer. That could be a friendly lawyer, a serious lawyer, whatever. Maybe you're a mom or a dad. Maybe you're a teenager and you're a student. You pick your 3 most castable types and you create headshots to match those. And when you take those shots, you have thoughts in your eyes and you're thinking real thoughts so that you have energy and excitement and life in your eyes. It's not a pose. It's not posing, it's thinking. Thinking. Now, if you've done that and you get your pictures back, your pictures will have something going on in the eyes, and that's what catches casting directors' attention. That's what catches it. If it's not there, they don't catch anything. They look at 1,000 pictures and nothing's in the eyes. It's no. What's this? There was one photo right there that caught their attention because something was going on in the eyes. If I tell an actor their photos have to have something that catches them in the eyes, they have to have something that catches you in the eye. That's not optional. Okay, that's a fact. It has to work like that. So that's one thing. What if I watch somebody's clips and I go, oh, Lord, I have a hard time watching clips without going, oh my God, what the fuck is that? All right. I don't like bad acting, but I like actors that hear it's bad and go train harder and make it better. Go make it good. You want to be on TV, you better get good, right? Go get good. Don't complain. Oh, she said it wasn't. Yeah, go to class and train 3 times as harder and come back to me with a better tape. That's all I want. I don't care about anything else. If it's not good enough, go make it good enough. If it's not great, go make it great and come back with something better. That's your job. All right. So let's say it's time to get a clip. You got your 3 types over there. You need a clip to match those types. What do you mean? I mean, if you're playing a teacher and you have your teacher clothes on, it's usually like if you watch TV and see what teachers wear, or watch commercials and see what teachers wear, or Google teachers and see what they're wearing, it's usually layers, like a sweater over a button down or things like that. And you go shoot those headshots. Now you've got your teacher picture, uploaded on Actors Access, uploaded on casting networks. Now you need a clip to prove you can act. That clip is going to tell us everything. If you're talking to a person in the scene, you hear them like a self-tape. You have lines, the actor off camera has lines. And you're what? And you're having the conversation with that other person, and they say something and you say something. We watch that and see if you mean what you're saying. If you don't mean what you're saying, it does not go on your profiles. You just have to do another one. You either have to tape it again or find another scene or get coached again. But what's the key word? It has to get better. That's all. You can't take it personally. You got to do better, because the people on TV are professionals. The people that handle rejection the best go the farthest. If we reject your headshot, how do you handle that? Go shoot better ones. Come back. That's who handles that best. All right, your clips aren't strong enough. You can't quit. If you really want this, you go back, get more training, find a better scene, work with a coach, come back with a better clip. The people that handle rejection the best go the furthest. The people that fail quit when it feels bad. Oh, that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. She said my clip wasn't good. I quit. Maybe I shouldn't be an actor. No one loves me. That you can't succeed in this business like that. You got to take shit and go, okay, I'm going to make it better. And that is why Austin Butler and Chrissy Metz are stars, because they both have that mentality that when they have rejection, they handle it very well. If If they don't get a role, they go off for the next one. They cheer for the person who did get it. They work harder at their skills and they work to get better. Always working to get better and never taking it personally when they're rejected or something they try is rejected. Those are the three components of becoming a star. The three things that they have in common. And when people don't, and then there's another thing, it's called charisma. Okay? It draws people to you. There's you're authentically you. That's the other thing she said. They're authentically them. You're being yourself. One of the important lessons actors have to learn in this business is you're not in this business to try to be what you think other people want you to be. I'll say it again. You're not in this business to be what you think other people want you to be. It's impossible. There are 7 billion people on the earth. I mean, how are you going to be what everybody wants you to be? It's not your job. You'll never accomplish it. That's not what acting's about. I use this example whenever I talk to people, and I'll use it with you guys. Let's say you're standing in front of a thirsty person, like they're really thirsty, parched, need something to drink. And somebody comes along and says, I can give you a whiskey, a 7-Up, a ginger ale, a water, a cup of coffee, orange juice, apple juice. What do you want? Milk. The person choosing picks whatever it is they feel like having at that moment. In the morning, they might want orange juice. In the afternoon, they might want coffee. They might not like orange juice. They might want apple juice. Who the hell knows? You can't be everything they might want. The Sprite. So there's a tray. Sprite, milk, whiskey, Starbucks, milk. Each one of those things are just being themselves. Hear me. It's important. The milk is not trying to be a whiskey. The whiskey's not trying to be a coffee. The coffee's not trying to be water. Water's not trying to be 7-Up. Each one of those things has their own identity, and they are being what they are. That's all they should be doing. They should just be being what they are. And when 10 choices are placed in front of one person, and one person is going to pick one thing, the other 9 can't feel bad that they didn't get picked. Oh, God, I wasn't picked. Your job is just to put yourself out there, and if you didn't get picked that time, okay, next time. Next time, next time, next time, next time, next time, next time. Someday, someone's going to pick you. And that will be your job. You'll get hired. You'll be on set. You'll shoot the movie or the commercial or the web series or the voiceover or the film. It'll be your time that day. And it will be not any of those other people's time that day. That's how you deal with rejection. That's the right attitude. Because when someone puts 10 drinks in front of a person and a person can only pick one, 9 people are going to be told no. 9 drinks are going to be rejected. Not because they're not good. It's just not what that person wants right now at that moment. And that's how you have to think about your acting career. You've got to learn that mentality or you'll fail in this business and you'll be deeply wounded, right? Whiskey is not better than chocolate milk, is not better than water, is not better than coffee, is not better than 7-Up. They're all fabulous drinks. They all have people that like them. Some people like one more than the other, but there's nothing wrong with any of them. That's how casting is. Casting gets 5,000 pictures, or let's say 5,000 drink options, and they can only pick one. There's nothing wrong with the other 4,999 drink options. It's just that they can only pick one. And if all the 4,999 drinks got depressed, imagine how hard this business is going to be. This is why a star has the ability to handle rejection in a way far beyond most people. Because the people who handle rejection the best go the farthest, right? And you'll get rejected over and over, but you can't think of it like that. You can't think of it like, oh, rejected. No, you're just not the choice today, but you could be choice tomorrow. And that same person that picked coffee today may pick you tomorrow because they have a totally different project and they like you for that instead. Your job is to put yourself out there on that tray, be your best, be thankful you were even presented. Wish everybody a happy day with a smile. Be friendly. because people only work with friendly people, and move on. Get on with your day. It takes 100 auditions to book one job, usually. You might go on 100 TV auditions and only book one job. Does that mean your heart should be broken 99 times? Can you imagine how horrible this business would be if that's how you dealt with rejection? Oh, you can't. So you've got to learn a couple of important things. Very important, what I'm saying. So listen, it's very important. You have to learn that your job is only to create the very best option you can of the drink that they're presenting. I have worked on my formula, and my drink is spectacular. It tastes delicious, it's bubbly, and the bubbles last on your mouth with a special fizz that still tastes like the drink, and it has no calories, and it's full of sugar. Whatever it is that you're going to develop your product, you're proud of it, it's the best you can do, and you're going to be making it better every year, better and better and better and better and better and better, because that's your job, to get better and better and hand it to people over and over and over and over. And sometimes somebody's going to take it. And a lot of the times they're going to say, no, thanks. They might not even look up at you. No, thanks. No, thanks. No, thanks. Their mind is somewhere else. If you learn how to just focus on making your product really good, you will find buyers for your product. So think of it like any business. That's why studying business is so important. If you understand sales and marketing, rejection, and making your product better. When a movie is going to be released to the general public, before they release it, they have like a screening just for people to give feedback on the movie. This wasn't so good. This was good. Like, for example, my friend Michael Jai White. You may have seen him in 1,000 movies. He's a big star. I grew up with him since we were kids. I've watched his whole entire journey. I've been with him all the way through. And I was at his house, I don't know, a few months back. We were watching the screening of the new movie. He has just directed it and wrote it and started it. Hold, I need a drink. Coffee. So good. We all were taking notes about what worked and what didn't work in the movie. It's called a focus group, right? Present that information to Mike. Mike goes back into the editing room with his editor and decides if he wants to tweak some of those things to make his movie even better. His movie is so good. It is so fucking good and so funny. It was so great. I could watch it like 8 more times. It was so awesome. Every product does that. They hire focus groups, and there are companies that bring people into the room and pay them $150 to give their opinion about a product. It's called market research. You heard of this? So a company pays you to go give your opinion about something. It's how you make extra bucks. You sit in the room, they bring out the new Doritos as a new flavor, chocolate covered Fritos. Somebody came up with the idea. All right, now they have 35 people in there giving their opinion. They write down all their opinions, and then the company looks at them and sees what they can improve about the product. If they took that I'm rejected. They said it didn't like my chocolate covered Frito. I quit Frito making. In fact, let's quit this whole Frito-Lay company. I'm not meant to make Fritos. I suck. I'm not valuable. I'm not worthy. I shouldn't even be a Frito maker. Like, you cannot be a winner and do that. You have to learn how to handle rejection. If someone rejects your product, how can you make it better? Happens in every business. Cars, movie companies, Fritos, drinks, anything that has a comment card, hotel stays, restaurants. When you're on the phone with someone and you're doing business and they say, would you mind taking a quick survey after our call and tell us what you thought? That's called market research. All the company is doing is trying to figure out what people don't like about the product so they can make it better. What people do like about the product so they can keep doing that, or maybe do more of that. You as an actor, you run a market research company. When you put out your demo reel, if nobody responds to it, it's because it's not good enough yet. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be an actor. Doesn't mean your dreams can't happen. Doesn't mean you're not worthy. It means your work probably needs some work. and your package and your headshots need work and your clips need you need more work on them. That's all it means, folks. There are quitters and there are losers in every game. And there are winners. Winners know how to handle defeat, get back up, and keep going. The reason the movie Rocky was so amazing, Sylvester Stallone wrote that movie for himself, right? An underdog from the hood of the city, whatever. And he had big dreams to become the greatest fighter, to win this fight. And he was the underdog. And you remember the big scene where he climbed up the stairs and at the top of it, it's the celebration that he gave it everything he had. That's why we love that movie. That he didn't let life defeat him, the odds defeat him, his own mind defeat him. He overcame all of that. And he pushed himself beyond what he thought he was capable of. He went beyond what he thought he was capable of. And that's what makes that movie so great. That's the kind of attitude stars have. And if you don't have that attitude, you better develop it. Don't be like, oh, but I don't have that attitude. Okay, what I just say, go get it. Go work on it. Go develop it. And remember, becoming an actor takes time. Anybody who comes to me and says, I have what it takes. I think I could be a star. I'm overnight. I could be this. I'm like, shut it and go away. You really either read my books, watch my videos, join my school, learn how things work and do the work, or don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I appreciate that people have thoughts about what they want to do, but I work in reality. What I do is I take the dream and turn it into reality, show you how to really do it, and then demand you to get that work done. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you felt sad. I don't care if you felt bad. Get up and go do it anyway. Get up and go do it anyway. Because the only people you see on TV are the people that do that. That's how they got on TV. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's not easy. It's extremely hard. Sean Berube, who is on Better Call Saul tonight with my other client, Michael Vincent Berry, 2 actors on the same show tonight, the season finale of Better Call Saul, the series finale, actually. Sean was a police officer in Arizona, and he retired in 2018. He came straight to Hollywood Winter Circle Academy, my school. And if you see how I talk, you know how I talk. I tell people like it is. I look at their materials and I say, not good, good, make it better. Here's how, let's do it. And then I want you to come back and it better be better. Good, next thing. Here's going to do this next. Good, let's do this next. You need 3 weeks? Go take them. In 3 weeks, I want to see that again. I'm going to keep moving you forward. That's my job. I know what you have to do. You don't. I'm going to help you, encourage you to do it, right? Anyway, some people, you don't need to work that hard. They just do what their work says. They just, go shoot with okay, I'll go do that. I'll be back tomorrow with those shots. Okay. Some people work like that. Some people take all year. Some people take 4 years, whatever. As long as you're doing things and moving forward, we're keeping the progress going, right? That's good. Progress is good, not perfection. So Sean, I gave him the outline. The HWC has a blueprint. It's like, this is what you have to do. Okay, this is how you become a working actor. I've proven it 1,000 times. I've gotten thousands of actors on television. This is what you have to do. Here's the plan. You paid for it at HWC. Here it is. Now you can come for a whole year and we can go over that plan every single week, 3 times a week if you want. And we can go over your materials and see what you're doing and make it better and fix it. Let's do it. So Sean came I think he came every week for a year. He had no credits whatsoever on his resume because he was a police officer. He was not an actor. I told him, here's who we suggest you train with. We give a list of 75 coaches. Like, go pick the ones you like and go train with them. He trained with 8 or 9 coaches. He got really good. He also handles all kinds of weapons and stunt work and fighting. And he's freaking amazing. He created some footage of him doing weapons and fighting and stuff, and he put that on his package. He booked a bunch of web series. He booked, I think, 18 films. This is from nothing, from scratch, because he's following the plan to the letter. He's not making excuses. He's not crying and running away, maybe because he was a cop before, so he doesn't have he's not a pussy. So I'm going to say it. This channel's not for kids. He's a tough guy. He does what he's going to do. We did what it said to do. Now he's on Better Call Saul tonight. Hello. No excuses. I don't have the money for headshots. I don't have the money for acting class. Go figure it out. Go get the money. Go do a fundraiser. Go make brownies and sell them at the PTA meeting. I mean, do what you got to do. Get your training. The people who succeed in this business make the least amount of excuses. Excuses are not in their vocabulary. If I showed you the to-do list that I have for my businesses, you'd lose your mind. I look at that list and I'm like, oh my God, how on earth am I going to do this? Some of this I don't even know how to do yet. It's okay. My job is just take them one at a time, get help on that one, get it done. Next. Oh my God, what's this? All right. I'm going to start working on that. Breathe. Get that one done. Get some help. Is this right? Does this look good? Can you help? We got done. 2 down, 400 more to go. That's how you get through it. And at some point, I'll get through all the things on that list and I'll be done with those things. And then I'll have a new list. And that's how success happens. It doesn't happen all at once. It happens in increments, in steps. You don't have to be worried about taking the final steps to your success. You have to just focus on the immediate steps, the ones right now, and get help with those and then take those. I hope this has been helpful to you. I really want you to know that anything you want to achieve, you can, but you have to have the right mindset. You also have to have the right support system. If you are around people that say, actor, you're never going to be an actor. That's a long shot. Most people fail at that. Better get a real job. If you have people around you saying that, how helpful is that? That's not helpful. You're for sure not going to make it with those kind of people telling you you're not. Get away from that thinking. Don't tell those people what you're doing. Even if they're your own family, they can't be involved in the conversation because you need to be around people that are like, actor, great idea. You're going to make a great actor. Are you going to get training? Where are you taking your classes? You need someone that'll call you on your bullshit. Well, I don't have the money. No, find it, get it. Here, you're going to have $20 from me. Let's go do a fundraiser. They want to see you succeed. The people around you that you put right in your face should be the people that want your success more than anything. And they should want it at times when you feel like you don't want it. They should be like, remember your dream? Come on, get up off your ass. Let's go. That's what a good friend and a good support system is. And everybody needs that. At HWC, we have 3,600 actors that all want to be successful. They do not put each other down. They encourage each other. Come on, man, you can do it. They root each other on. You should see everybody posting. When I said tonight is the watch party, I have to go in a minute, actually. Tonight is the watch party for Better Call Saul. 2 of our HWC actors are on it. We're all going to watch it at 6 o'clock. Here's the link. People are like, oh my God, Mike, great job, Sean. Can't wait. I'll be there. I'll tune in. I'm going to watch it they're excited for each other. Oh, Sean got it. I should probably quit. There's not enough jobs for me. This is what a star is. Remember the beginning of this. Humble, grateful, and happy. Happy and grateful and happy for other people's success. Happy for their own opportunities. They are willing to work harder to get better. They're willing to work harder to get better, and they do. And they never, ever quit. So if you have those qualities, you are on your way. I believe in you. That's why I'm here, right? So I'm gonna head out. I want to say I love you guys. I'm excited I am a motivational speaker. That's what I'm doing. In fact, I'm actually teaching. Where am I going to be? I'm going to be a speaker. What is that called? When you go to an event and you're like one of the main speakers at an event.
Yeah, that'll be me at the Southwest Actors Conference. The Southwest Actors Conference. If any of you guys are in the Southwest, in Arizona, they're going to be having the Southwest Actors Conference. It's like a really awesome place. I'm going to be one of the speakers at the event. There's going to be several others. There's going to be classes with casting directors and agents and managers, and it's going to have mixers, and you're going to be able to meet people in the industry face to face. And it's an amazing thing. Just go to Southwest Actors Conference. Google that. Keynote speaker. Yeah, that me, keynote speaker. And you know me, I have so much energy and excitement. I can't wait to get to that room and help people, inspire them to keep going, to believe in themselves. Because I honestly believe if you want this, you can have it. There's nothing in the world that could prevent you from being an actor except yourself. There's nothing in the world, because today we have more TV shows than we've ever had. They want people of every single color now, not just white women with blonde hair, all the women, not just skinny women, the big women too. All races, all sizes, all shapes. In commercials, all races, sizes, and shapes. In TV shows, in movies, now's the time. Also, you have an iPhone. You literally have a feature film maker in your hand. Everywhere you go, you can shoot your own content for Instagram, for TikTok, for movies, short films, feature films, web series, television shows you want to host. Anywhere in the world, you have that phone in your hand. It could go viral. You could find 100,000 people that love your concept of your web series. And then the network goes, oh my God, all these people like this. What is this? What is this? This Indian family? Ooh, everyone's watching this. Come over here. Let's get this. Let's find these people and let's buy this idea and let's get this show on the air. You can do that from anywhere in the world now. This is the best time ever to be an actor. So go do it. I believe in you guys. I'm going to have to go. What's happening? My phone alarm. I have to get off. I'll get off. If you have any questions, Hollywood Winner Circle Academy is where you can train with me on a regular basis, 3 days a week, whether Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Fridays. You can come as many classes as you want for a year, and you will learn more. The people that come out of HWC, they're working, okay? They work on TV and film, commercials, print ads, voiceovers. They learn. If they do what we say, they work. And I'm very proud of all of that. If you want regular questions answered, go to my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors. Talent Managers for Actors. We have 100,000 actors there. It's a group I started, I think, in 2017, so that we can answer questions 365 days a year, 24/7. And only agents, managers, and working actors who are approved can answer any of those questions. We don't allow people to answer who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know, you've got to be approved by me in order to answer questions. I have to listen to what you know about the business and see if you know what you're talking about, and then I will approve you. So if you are a working actor on a show and you're watching this and you're like, I want to be one of the people, one of the actors there. I'm on a show. I've been on a show 5 years. I can give lots of advice. Reach out to me. I can make you a moderator in the group. Come there and ask questions. We're there. We've been there we just celebrated 100,000 members, and I'm going to do a drawing. I'm giving away like a massive amount of stuff. There's one prize left. They've done all the prizes all week long. There's one prize left. It's acting classes. It's a self-tape backdrop. It's a headshot session. It's a session. It's a free membership into the Hollywood Winner Circle Academy. There's so many things. Go to TMFA. I'm going to post it at the top. And if you're interested in being in the drawing for that prize, put your email address or your name or whatever below. And we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to pick one winner. I'm excited about that. No, Kim, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go put it in the chat now. Thank you for loving how brutally honest I am. You know what? Listen, it's just important that you guys know the facts. So I love you guys. I'm heading out. I'll answer a couple questions. Kenneth Wolf. Are some people brutally Some people naturally better than others that act. Yeah, some people have natural talent, but the purpose of it is you learn how to train it and you become better. It doesn't matter if people are naturally better at it. If you work hard to become great at it, then you can be just as great as someone who had a natural ability at it. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It only matters what you are doing with what you have. If I can teach you anything today, all of you, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. What you should write the sentence down. What other people are doing is none of my business. What other people are thinking is none of my business. What other people think about me is none of my business. The only thing that matters is what I'm doing to make myself the best I can be today and tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you and I believe in you. I truly want you to be successful. Show up and, watch my videos here. Come to TMFA. Come train with me at HWC. You can follow me on Instagram at Wendy Alane 1. And I hope that I can make an impact on your life because you guys are surely making an impact on mine. See you later. Love you.